What's up, everyone? We are the Cruisin Cripples here on YouTube.
Happy New Year.
We want to wish everyone a Happy New Year. This is our first video of the year. Our first issue of 2012 is an issue I've been wanting to talk about for about 2 months now, I guess.
Better late than never.
December 1st.
hmm
It was December 1st. I can tell you that for a fact. So it's only been a little over a month. I feel a little bit better. December 1st, I actually won a raffle.
Wow, you won something?
Dude, I was as shocked as anyone. I won a raffle for an Xbox Kinect. You know, I was excited because of the Kinect technology. I didn't have to use the controller. I could be in the middle of a boxing match, you know, using my own hands to fight.
Which is the same. Which is the same concept as what is used on the PS3.
Except there are no controllers.
Okay.
You still have to use the one controller in your hand
Okay.
for the PS3 Move to work.
Okay.
So it's a little bit more advanced, but I'm never gonna run a triathlon, obviously.
No.
Things like that. But they have those types of games for the Kinect. I'm not really into archery or hunting, but hey, I'd try it on the Kinect. You know, things like that. However, the Xbox Kinect, and I'm not even exaggerating here, it does not recognize people in wheelchairs as human beings. I didn't buy Just Dance 2.
Well,
I,
that was smart.
I'm not buying games where you have to move your legs for the games to work. I didn't buy those types of games. I bought a sports oriented game where it was like bowling. There was bowling, there was boxing, archery, and a couple others I don't really recall anymore. But games where, for the most part, you use your arms. You use your arms to punch, you use your arms to throw the ball, things like that.
You use your upper body.
Exactly. And during the syncing process where the camera finds you, and I have to say, the technology is amazing. The technology, I mean, the camera itself will actually move to find where you are. However, it must have thought I was either a dwarf or a 8-foot person because the way it connected to me sitting in the chair, it did not, when the game started, it did not recognize me as a human being.
And that's the flaw of the system, is that it's not designed for people that are sitting down in wheelchairs or on their sofa or whatever the case is.
Right.
You have to be standing.
I've used the Wii. I've used the PS Move. Granted, both of those still require a controller for the games to work. The Wii, the sensors just work on the controller, whereas the PS Move picks up the body as well as the controller. And I have to say, I've had the most fun and success with the PS Move. Granted, the Wii's a good system. I just think it's a little cartoonish for my personal taste.
Yeah, I agree with you.
However, I've done many games on the Wii without one issue. I played a few games on the PS Move without any issue either. It Holding the controller is a pain in the ass, but if holding the controller will allow me to play the game, then so be it.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, been the concept. You know, the controller connects you to the system, and you play the game.
Right.
Now, the Kinect, you know, that's some pretty advanced technology, allowing you to remove the controller to be able to play the game. But in the sense, there is a quote-unquote disconnect between, you know, a certain demographic of people that enjoy video games.
In theory, the Xbox Kinect technology, it's groundbreaking. It's phenomenal. In practice, it's ass.
And, you know, maybe, you know, fingers crossed, you know, enough outcry is heard that, you know, the makers decide to go back and revamp it and retool it and make it better, design it better for people that you know, are in wheelchairs and, you know, have limited mobility.
Yeah, I already have a PS3, so I entered this raffle for the Xbox Kinect because of the ability to play the games without the controllers. So needless to say, since I already have the PS3, there was no point in me keeping the Xbox Kinect. So I gave the Xbox Kinect back to the person who did the raffle. I was compensated. I mean, I won the raffle, so I was still compensated in some way, but it's still very disappointing and disheartening that I wasn't able to keep the system in which I won.
Yeah, I mean that's got to be kind of, I don't want to say embarrassing, but that's got to make you feel a little awkward saying, thanks for the gift, but I can't use it.
Pretty much, and it didn't make me feel embarrassed or awkward, but I understand what you're saying. It more made me feel pissed off, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're singled out.
Yeah, I mean, everyone I work with, the person who did the raffle is someone I work with, knows my sense of humor, knows my personality. If I say I'm in the way, I'm already on wheels, just push me out of the way. That's my personality. That's who I am. So there was no reason for me personally to feel embarrassed. I was more upset, and not even for myself, for the rest of the disabled community that doesn't have the same outlook on their impairment, disability, whatever you want to call it today, whatever the PC term is
Yeah,
today,
well, there is no PC term.
whatever your crippledness is today, that we're putting that on Urban Dictionary, crippledness. The ones who aren't as comfortable in their own skin or have the same sense of I don't want to say pride in disability, but I guess self pride,
Self pride,
are,
self awareness, self
yeah,
appreciation.
who you are as a human being all around.
Yeah, I mean your disability doesn't define you,
No, not
and
at
it
all.
doesn't have to be a negative.
Exactly. And there are a lot of people who don't feel that way, and something like this would almost ruin them, I guess.
Yeah, that would be enough to put them over the edge.
So that is why I wanted to do this video. This is why I wanted to put this out there, that the Xbox Kinect, if you are wheelchair bound, at least for now, just save your money. Get the Wii, get the PS Move, get one of those instead. We also want to know, to our viewers, have you guys had the same issue? I mean, I can't be. I know I'm not the only one. I did some research. I did a lot of reading of people who've had the exact same issue. But we want to know, the people who are watching this, have you had that issue? And what did you do? Did you just get rid of the system? Did you find a way to make it work? Did I just not work with it long enough? Or what did you do?
Did you write a scathing letter to Bill Gates?
Are you now in jail somewhere because you pissed off the richest man in the world?
Yeah, I bet you if Apple were to come out with a system, it would be better. It's very disappointing. So, interested to hear people's feedback. They can leave a comment or a video response letting us know, whether they've experienced something like this, and if they have, how they've gone about rectifying the situation, or if there even is rectifying of the situation.
I'm sure there is. Of course, unfortunately, the solution may be the next version of the Kinect coming out. We may have to wait. I don't know, but it's not fun right now to have to deal with these types of issues. It's sad in 2012 that we still have to talk about people being discriminated against. But we will be back soon, hopefully before the end of 2012.
Hopefully before the end of 2012, as you said, and with another disability issue to bring to light.
We will be back. Keep the comments coming, please. Keep your thoughts coming. What you want us to discuss, what you want us to bitch about. If you have an issue that you feel you're being slighted on, let us know. Thank you guys for listening. Until our next video.
Keep on rolling.